Crude oil last week traded with little swings, hitting the lows at 68. We have seen a very sharp recovery and then it has moved all the way towards 75.8 before closing the week at 74. Can we expect the bull run to continue in the coming week as well? Can we expect it to move towards 80? Or it has hit the highs of the channel, time for it to reverse? What should be our strategy? What should be our strategy in order to profit trading crude oil in the coming week? We're gonna see here with the help of charts and indicators. Also, this is a weekly review. I do share my twice a day updates. First with the Asia and Europe session, next with the US session, so that you can profit throughout the day across sessions. Do subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notifications. Do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates. And join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the F. Let's start. And yes, towards the end of this update, I'll be sharing the trading levels, so do watch till the end. Now, on the weekly chart, see, I have been sharing this since long, since it has formed a double bottom at 55. I have maintained that oil is getting into an oversold territory. It should try to recover. What has happened? We have seen a rise here. Also, it is retest, and here also I have mentioned once it reaches 65, we should aim for 68, 70, and then it should aim higher. What has happened? It has moved all the way now towards 75.8. Now see, despite it is staying in a zone, it is closed way above the preceding week's closing. It has opened with the gap up and has filled the gap, now trying to trade higher. So now in the coming week, if you see oil trading beyond 76.2, 76.4, you can say there could be further bullishness towards 77.5, 78.6, and then all the way towards 8. But this is too much of expectation from oil here. Yes, it has already seen a good move, and also it has seen the highs here of this channel. So now I'll be looking forward for a slight retracement where the prices might either remain range bound, or even if it tries to break on the upside, there could be a pullback again. So this is something you should keep a note of. It is possible that it can give you the highs, putting the pressure on the Bollinger Bands to expand, move towards 80 and close somewhere here at 77, 78 zone. Look at the moving averages after staying divergence. Finally, these are showing signs of convergence. These are starting to look upwards. If you see the stochastic, this is getting back into overbought territory after. See, this was the sharp decline and now it has taken time, but it is back to the overbought territory here. Look at the MACD. Now this is important. See, MACD, the bottoming was done here, then the rise, and since then it is traded bearish. Now it is trying to post a recovery. Remember this, the rise here, the retracement, and now it is recovering. This could be the beginning of a long-term bullish trend in crude oil here. Mark my words, I have mentioned this in my annual review and forecast as well, and I am sharing this again. This could be the beginning of a long-term bull run in crude oil where the prices might head all the way towards $100 levels in the near future. Keep a note of this. As and how it breaches past the resistances, the next, see now beyond 75, the next key resistance, the next key level is at 82.4 level. It has to breach in order to confirm a long-term bullish trend. The RSI here is looking upwards, which is again a good sign for the bulls. On the daily charts, and now look at the daily charts. See, look at the candles here. It is just consolidated here. After a gap up, we have seen a pullback all the way towards 68. Higher lows are seen, and since then it has just struggled. It has tried to trade bullish. Now once you see it is staying beyond 74.5 and 75 levels in the coming week, expect 76.2, 76.4 is the first target which it would like to achieve, and then 77.5, 78.6 has to be there. Beyond this, 80 cannot be denied. Remember, it is still giving higher lows. But what we have seen for the last few days, see, one bullish candle and then consolidation is seen. Remember, a breach below 70 and 68 is a sign of reversal. You should mark out these levels. These levels are pretty important, 70 and 68, because below 70 and 68, the next zone, the next target is going to be all the way towards 65 and 63.8, which appears to be a difficult target. But remember, the sharper the rise, the sharper could be the fall here, though chances of which appears to be less. Look at the moving averages. These have crossed over here on the buy side, and these are trading with divergence, forming a very good support first at 68 and 65. Also, on the daily charts, this is breaching this channel here, which is a very good sign for the bulls as well. When you see the stochastic, this is placed comfortably, it has come out of the overbought zone. And if you look at a stochastic, see, whenever it enters into overbought zone, it retraces towards the bottom. And that makes me a bit cautious that oil prices might stay in a range bound zone for the next few sessions, possibly. When you look at the MACD, see, MACD is also trading at the extremes here. And this also calls for it to converge. See, when it was bearish, you can see the lows here. The lows here were not far lower. But when it is bullish, it has hit the highs here. This increases the possibility of a retracement from the current levels. The RSI is overbought. Coming to 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour charts, see the 20 period moving average offering a very good support to oil. But notice, yes, it has hit the highs, it has hit the red line here, and since then it traded with bearishness. Now it is pretty important for oil to trade beyond 74.2, 74.6, 75. And if 75 is taken, we can stay bullish for 75.6, 76.2, 76.4, 77.5, and 78. But notice it is consolidated and it is trading slightly overbought. A drop below 73, a drop below 72 will confirm more bearishness ahead. Notice the drop, the retracement, and if it starts to decline from the current level 70 and 68 cannot be denied here. The stochastic is seen rising while the MACD after the highs it is retracing looking downwards. The RSI is running flat. Now the last one, the monthly. When you look at the monthly chart, see now oil prices have turned green for the year 2025. Yes, it is started off the year close to 71.8, 72 zone, and now it has turned green, which is a very good sign for the bulls for the rest of the years. As we are entering into H2, the H1 candle is in green, and when the H2 begins, we can expect a breakout here, which is very likely for the coming month. But when you see where it closes this month is going to be very important. A closing of the month at 70 or 68 will also confirm the possibility of beginning of the reversal here. As it might stay within the zone, hitting the highs, it can reverse. So this month closing and the coming month is going to be very important. It has already crossed over on the sell side. The prices are right now trading about 20-50 period average here, which is a very good sign for the bulls. The stochastic after forming a bottom looking upward, see triple lows here, triple bottoming, and now this time when it shoots, it is going to hit the overbought zone. And this also confirms that the next few months are going to remain the months for crude oil. Mark my words. When you look at the MACD here, this is important. I've been sharing this since long. It is not crossing over. I am just waiting for this crossover. And the current monthly candle could be the beginning for the conversion here, and the next month follow-up candle should mean the reversal and a crossover here. This is something again which is supportive for further rise. RSI is looking upwards, which is again a good sign for the bulls. So now we have seen the charts, we have seen the indicators. Time for me to give you the trading levels and strategy. And yes, before I provide you the levels, if you also want to learn this art of trading, join my 33rd mentorship batch starting 30th of June. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or telegram for your queries. And if you're looking forward to a trusted or partner which offers you a swift free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Those who are just willing to trade as per the signals can be part of my signals channel on Telegram. Write an email, ping me or telegram for your queries. Now let's talk about the levels to buy. See, very clear, you can buy here at 74.3 levels. Expect 74 point, or rather I will say here 75 should be the next target here. And if 75 is taken, stay bullish for 75.6, 76.2, 76.4. If this is taken, stay bullish for 77.5. Beyond 77.5, we are looking at 78.6, 79.25, and $80 levels very soon. Yes, it may take some time, but yes, as in how it breaches past the resistances, the bullishness is going to increase. Now, while on the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 73.6 levels. Expect 73.2, 72.8, 72.4 and 72. Once it trades below 72, stay bearish for 71.5, 71. And once it trades below 71, the possibility of 70 will be very, very high. Below this 69.2 and then 68. If it trades below 68, stay bearish 66.5, 65, 63.8. The chances of such a sharp correction appears very, very less. However, looking at the sharp volatility, looking at the increase in volatility, you have to be cautious. These are markets, anything and everything is possible. If it stays below 68 this time, we can expect a greater correction, chances for which, as far as my expectation is concerned, appears less. Take your trades, take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel, reach out to me for your queries, join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading week ahead and a happy weekend. Thank you.